Welcome back to another YouTube series. This playlist and YouTube series is on how to build a maze in Scratch. So we're going to start by going and choosing our player sprite. We're going to also change the sprite name here to be player and change the size to be what you want it to be. So pause the video and I'd like you to try those things out. Choose your sprite, change the size and the name to player. Okay, so I've chosen the frog as my player sprite. I'm going to rename the sprite to player, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. That was probably too small. I changed it from 100 to 30. We're going to go with 40. Remember, a lot of the times our player will be playing in full screen. So keep that in mind when you choose your size. The sprite will be bigger than it looks in the small window. All right, to get started, I'd like you to go ahead and go to Stage, and then go to Backdrops up here in the top corner, and I'd like you to name this backdrop Level 1. All right, and then with 2 fingers, we're going to, on our mouse, on our trackpad for the Chromebook, you're going to just lightly tap on the mouse. Put your cursor on Level 1 with 2 fingers, just like you would click your mouse, but with 2 fingers this time. And choose Duplicate on Level 1 and on Level 2. So it makes 3 backdrops like this. All right. And now up at the top where it's placed for a title, you could type in Maze Project V.1. All right. Excellent. Let's go ahead and proceed. Let's add some controls to our player sprite. So as I'm working through the video, I'm going to talk a little bit and then I'm going to pause or allow you to pause the video so you can get the controls down. And I'll zoom out so you can see all the different pieces of code that you'll need while you work on it. So under Events on the left side, you see these color-coded categories to choose different blocks. And the one that we're going to use first is when space key is pressed. And we're going to drag out 4 of those, just like this. All right. And you're going to change these by clicking on the word space with the arrow key. You're going to choose up arrow. You're going to make the one over here say left arrow. The one at the bottom say down arrow. And the one on the right say right arrow. And in order to make our player move left, right, up, and down, we're going to use a couple of different blocks. Inside the motion category is this blue block that we need called Change X by 10. And we're going to use that with the left and right keys. But for the left arrow, we're going to change this 10. We're going to click on that number 10 and delete it and type in minus 10. It's the little subtraction button next to the 0 key, negative 10. That will move us left. And for the Y, that's going to be changed on up and down arrow. So pay very close attention that you're using the right blocks. I'll zoom in a little bit more here so we can see everything. Down arrow should be change Y by minus 10. Pay very close attention to left and right arrows X, up and down is Y. And left and down are negative 10. All right. Well, we can actually test that out right now. When we push the arrow keys on our keyboard, our player sprite can move around on the screen. Pretty awesome. Now, that is going to be it for this video to give our player movement controls. In the next video, we're going to start designing our first level. Okay. Good luck out there and have fun.